What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. We are back with another This Week in Destiny, giving you all the heads up on everything that you can expect for the up and coming week. This week is week 14 of Season of Plunder. We have the community event, brand new captains, coins and exotics to earn, a full breakdown of all the weekly rituals, and more importantly, what Test has available for Bright Dust this week. This week is looking like an absolute juicer, so be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Just over 70% of the viewers on the channel aren't currently subscribed, so make sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to ensure you don't miss an update. But without further delay, guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another This Week in Destiny, and this week sees the community event launch into the game. With this, we need to collect captain's coins. You can earn these from catch, crash and expedition activities, destination chests, lost sectors, public events, Dares of Eternity and the King's Fall raid. Using these captain's coins, we'll be able to hand them in over in the Elixir Quarter to unlock one of 7 upgrades. Now, in doing so, we'll get some much needed improvements to the Elixir Quarter for our fallen comrades, but we'll also get some gift packages which can earn upgrade materials, deep sight weapons and much more. And on top of that, if you can fully upgrade the Elixir Quarter, there's also a brand new exotic ghost that you can earn, which is exclusive to this community event. Now, this event kicks off on the 22nd of November all the way until the conclusion of Season of Plunder on the 6th of December. So make sure to jump in and do your part whilst also grabbing some additional loot. Now, jumping onto the King's Fall raid challenge, this week's challenge is called Hands Off and can be found over in the Oryx encounter. Now, for this challenge, players cannot kill the same ogre or light eater knight throughout the encounter, so you'll need to work well with your team and coordinate clearly to ensure that you're killing unique ogres and light eater knights each time. And if you and your team can pull this off, you'll gain access to an additional raid chest, getting your hands on some sweet additional harrowed loot. Now, as for the featured raid and dungeon content for week 14, we return to the Vault of Glass. This is the other reprised raid in Destiny 2, offering excellent opportunities at armor and weapons, as well as getting your hands on the Vex Mythoclast. All challenges will be available this week. It's a perfect opportunity to get them done, whilst also farming out those time-lost weapons. Now, as for the dungeon this week, the Pit of Heresy returns. This launched alongside Shadowkeep and can be found over on the moon. Now, much like the Vault of Glass, if you can defeat the final boss in this activity too, both will offer an additional pinnacle reward. A perfect chance to round out your power levels before the end of Season 18. Now, next up, we're going to move on to Dares of Eternity and this 30th anniversary pack activity. Now, in week 14, we see 2 armor sets available. We have the Jinsham Knight suit set, which is the old IO armor set from Destiny 2 Vanilla, alongside the Karios function suit set, which is the old armor set from Curse of Osiris. Once again, great opportunities to fill out your transmog collection, and these can drop during the activity when you complete it, or by handing in strange coins over at the Star Horse over in the Treasure Hoard. Now, as for the weapons though, there's a massive range of weapons this week, all from Season of Arrivals and Season of the Worthy. We have the Nature of Beasts hand cannon, the Fallen Guillotine, False Promises, the Temptation's Hook, the Cold Denial pulse rifle, the Whispering Slab, the Hollowed Words fusion rifle, the 7th Seraph carbine, the Officer revolver, the CQC-12 shotgun, the SI-2 sidearm, the VY-7 sub-machine gun, as well as the Seraph machine gun itself, alongside the Truth Teller grenade launcher. All of these weapons are exclusive to Dares of Eternity, so if you haven't got good rolls on them, make sure to jump in this week to get your chance at picking them up. Now, from here, we're going to move over to the weekly rituals, and Lightblade returns as a Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall for the penultimate week of Season of Plunder. Lightblade is one of the more challenging Nightfalls in this season's rotation, and to go alongside Lightblade, we also see the Mindbender's Ambition return as a Nightfall exclusive reward. You can earn the normal version from the Hero, Legend and Master difficulty, with the Adept version being exclusive to the Grandmaster challenge itself. So whether you're looking to finish your Conqueror Seal or finally earn a decent Mindbenders, if one exists, then this week could be your chance to get both of those crossed off your list. Now, moving over to the Crucible, we have a new Crucible rotator this week in Rift. Rift returns since being in rotation back in October. Now, since the reintroduction of Rift into Destiny, it definitely has had a rework since Destiny 1. With that being said though, it does offer a different challenge inside the Crucible, so if you fancy mixing it up, or you're still looking to earn that additional pinnacle from the Crucible playlist, make sure to jump into Rift this week to get that challenge done. Now from here, we're going to move on to the Lost Sectors for week 14 of Season of Plunder. On Tuesday's weekly reset, we jump over to the Conflux, which would be offering Barrier and Unstoppable champions, giving us a chance at those exotic gauntlets. For Wednesday though, K1 Crew Quarters is back over on the moon, this time with Barrier and Overload champions offering up those exotic chest pieces. On Thursday, K1 Logistics returns with Barrier and Overloads as well, this time though offering exotic helmets. As for Friday, K1 Communion will be our challenge with Barrier and Overload champions, giving you a great chance at a pair of exotic boots. This weekend on Saturday, Skye returns with Barrier and Unstoppable champions, giving you a great opportunity at farming out exotic gauntlets. As for Sunday, it'll be Scavenger's Den with Barrier and Overload champions, giving you a second chance at those exotic chest pieces. And finally, for Monday's reset on the 28th of November, the Quarry will be back again with Barrier and Unstoppable champions, giving you a last chance at those exotic helmets. So whether you're chasing down a particular exotic or you're looking to complete your exotic armor collection, make sure to plan your week accordingly. And if you want to check out this calendar for yourself, be sure to do so over in Today in Destiny, and I'll leave the link to that down in the video description below. Now with all the weekly formalities out the way, it's time for one of the most important parts of the week, and that's what Tess has available for Bright Dust in week 14 of Season of Plunder. Now over in the featured Bright Dust shelf, we have an exotic emote called Grasping Thoughts. This is back from Season of Arrivals, so if you missed out on this one and want to pick it up, this will set you back 3,250 Bright Dust this week. That's alongside the Aoki Fass, an exotic ship from Season of the Splicer. Now much like the emote, if this one is missing from your collection, you can pick it up for 2,000 Bright Dust this week. Next up, we have a transmat effect called Diato Capsule Entrance. This was also back from Season of Arrivals and can be picked up for 450 Bright Dust. As for the shader this week, it's called Polished Sea Stone. This is a legendary shader from Season of the Undying. So if you're new to Destiny or didn't partake in that season, this will be available this week for just 300 Bright Dust. Now over in the main Bright Dust store, we have another exotic emote called Swab the Deck. This is brand new this season and also forms part of an emote set. So if you haven't got this one, you can pick it up this week for 3,250 Bright Dust. Alongside that, we have another legendary emote called No Signal. This one though is from Season of the Splicer. So once again, if this one is missing from that collection, this will set you back 700 Bright Dust this week. Alongside that, we have an exotic sparrow called Motive Force. This is all the way back from Season of Dawn. So once again, if you are new to Destiny or you didn't pick it up in Season 9, this is available this week for 2,500 Bright Dust. That's alongside Heliotropium, an exotic ship brand new this season, an awesome ship that also forms part of a cosmetic set. So if you want to pick this one up, this will set you back 2,000 Bright Dust this week. Now next up, we have Universal Armor Ornaments, and these are for the Fortnite set in Season 18. This week sees the helmet in rotation, which is the final piece of the puzzle if you've been collecting all these armor pieces throughout the course of the season. This week we see the Eternal Vengeance Cascade for the Hunter, the Nightly Noir Helm for the Titan, and also the painted Kitsune Hood for the Warlock. This could be the chance you need to complete all the armor sets this week, with each piece setting you back 1,600 Bright Dust. Now the penultimate item on offer this week is called the Lantern Projection. This is a ghost projection also from Season of Dawn. So once again, if you missed out on it, this will set you back 1,500 Bright Dust this week. And last but no means least, we have an exotic weapon ornament for the Last Word, and this is called End of an Era. Now this is brand new this season and was originally available for 700 silver, but if you're looking to pick it up for Bright Dust this week, this will set you back 1,250 Bright Dust. So there we have it guys, a good look on everything that you can expect for week 14 of Season of Plunder. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.